Alright, my survival pack. This is just a general view of what's inside. All this stuff here fits inside this one little pouch. First off, I'd just like to mention, I forgot to mention this in odds, ends, and extras. I do carry a headlamp. This one's from a dollar store. It's a $2 headlamp. I also use it for work. I go through headlamps a lot because I always drop them or break them where the switches go or whatever, so $2 one. It's very, with the little lantern I carry in the fire, it's more than what I need. Also, I carry a standard knife. This could be opened with either hand, which is good for emergencies or survival situation. And I also carry a flint striker, which I also use in combination with my survival kit. This is also in the front pouch with my survival kit at all times anyway, so I always have it on me. So again, inside of here I have a survival blanket. I carry a little pouch inside a plastic bag just to keep it waterproof, and a multi-tool. I like having a pair of pliers on me just for in case I need to bend something to make a fishing hook, or there's multiple uses for it. It does have screwdrivers and whatnot. It's a good thing to have on you. To go with the shelter or survival blanket, I do have some rope. It's fairly thin, but it is strong, good enough to work with my shelter. I do have some elastic bands, just bundled up, multi-use. The first aid part of my kit, I do have some sterile pads here, some alcohol swabs, and hand cleaner, well, a little hand wipe, some regular, just standard band-aids, a couple blister band-aids, and then I have, for water treatment, I do have 6 tablets. Each one of these tablets will do 1 liter of water, so that's 6 liters. I usually save those right for the end. Well, you know, save them in case of dire emergency anyway. I started carrying a piece of tin foil. Now this is just a standard rectangle piece of tin foil, and what you can do with it is form it into a little bowl. Now this holds water. It's about 2 layers thick because I folded the tin foil in half, and what I can do is rest this on the coals and actually use it to boil water and treat water, or collect water, store water. Same with the plastic bag. In a survival situation, you can use it to collect water or transport water. So a little small piece of tin foil goes a long way. I'm going to test this out on my next trip. I haven't seen it before or even heard of it, so I just thought about it my own the other day, looking at my kit, looking at the shelter, water, a little bit of food, fire, and wondering how I'm going to treat water if I didn't have these tablets. So I just figured make a little pot out of some tin foil, and we'll see how well that works. I might even transfer into my ultralight in the summer. Next we have a little bottle of super glue, signaling mirror, which is also good for you know, daily hygiene while you're out in the backcountry if you you know, want to wash up or you think you got something in your eye or whatever. Pencil and some cardboard, not just regular paper, but it's a little bit thicker, so it'll handle a little bit of moisture. This is good for first aid situations, or if you wake up before the other members of your group, you can write a little note when to creek, back in an hour, so they know where you are, or at least you know how long you're going to be gone. Below that, I do have some cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, used for starting fire in conjunction with the flint striker here. Also, I do have a pack of matches, waterproof, so I have 2 different forms of fire starting. Sorry to jump around like that. Some just basic pills, some Tylenol 3, sleeping pills, diarrhea pills, antacid. That's all, you know, personal. It all depends on the person. Again, the multi-tool on the bottom, just a little half pack of gum, and a couple little candies here. You know, the illusion of food goes a long way when you're in a survival situation, as long as you have clean drinking water. And again, with the fanny pack, I usually would be carrying a bottle of water in the side here, so that's also useful for collecting. But if I didn't have it, because this is winter or a hike in the mountains, there's always a stream around, or water supply. So next to that, I do have some safety pins. These are all just loose, and the reason why they're loose is if they're all connected and my bag happened to open, I don't lose them all at once. At least this way, I pack that little bag first, and I just kind of scatter these throughout the bag. So if the bag did open and spill out, I have a good chance of saving one. Now these are good for fish hooks, safety, or first aid, various uses for the shelter, even if it came down to it. A little whistle. It does have a little compass and a thermometer on one side there, but I would not trust either one of them. This is a pretty cheap one. A little mending kit, a little sewing kit. Kind of borrowed this one from Vamp Voyager Inn. Thanks for contributing. Just a little needle, a couple buttons which could be used as a lure or a jig or something. You know, you can make something, whatever in survival situation, but it also has a little safety pin at the bottom, so nice little mending kit which adds in there. Already showed you the matches. And a couple pieces of duct tape. Now you can buy these in a package at the dollar store or whatnot. Good for repairs or, again, multi-using. So that's basically my kit. And this would be good, I figure, for a few days of survival.